We got back from New York yesterday, and I was a little lazy yesterday. I pretty much spent the afternoon hugging my kitties. Fig was really acting like skittish and didn't want to like hug, but then he came up and, you know, when they sit on your tummy, you just like, well, I think my day's done. So I just rested, you know, do that stuff when you get back from a trip. Today, though, we have our helper Joe coming, and we're going to keep working on my home studio. So I was looking through all this. Oh, there's Fig. Hey, Figgy. Looking through all this. You know, everyone, you always get tons of gallons of paint that are left over, and I really do have to paint the inside of my studio. Do I want to do it? No, but I have to do that one wall near the windows because that was never finished. So we're going to move lights and paint today. Oh my gosh, you look so beautiful in the light. Yes, you look so beautiful. You're so pretty.
You are. Look at that. You in the sun.
Oh, come over. Face this way. Pretty light. Scott's in his painting clothes.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I am.
Good. You always have to remind him because he'll just start wearing his good clothes.
Yeah, my good clothes become my painting clothes.
Yeah, look at you. You deserve to be looked at
You're
in
so
video
pretty.
every day.
Yeah. Oh, you're all. Carry it down.
Taking my lights down, going from fluorescents to LED. Chaos again.
You got it? So just you can start down.
I didn't expect that.
I expected that.
All right, we're giving some of these old bulbs to a friend who's going to use them for a basement or a workshop.
And so I left these hooks up here.
Uh-huh.
I figured we just, you know, you can use them to hang things if you ever want to.
Oh, well,
But
we
if
might take them down.
We can take them out, but then we'll have to patch.
Yeah, no,
So
and honestly,
I figured for now, I'll just
okay, yeah. I mean, maybe they won't be that
I
noticeable.
got stuff. We can pass
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
this
I
is
thought
because
it was
our
just to see. Since
ladder
we-
is outside a lot, so we get dirt. So now we're going to tape up the plastic over the window so we can paint this wall.
this up for you. This
Is this too
it might be a
tacky,
little bit too
thick?
Might be a little bit too gumpy when we put
Yeah.
on the wall. I don't know.
See, I don't even know what these colors they're for. I mean,
Right now,
God
they're
knows
for,
how old they are.
they're for that wall right now.
Yeah, they're for our wall. So you think I only need 1 gallon of paint for that one wall?
Right there will be enough.
You think so? Okay.
I mean, we'll mix it all just to have it mixed, so we have
Okay.
the same color.
Yeah. That's a good idea because just in case I want to paint another wall.
Right. I mean, I think we should do that.
How are you doing, Theo? How are you doing? Are you happy that we're home? Yes. We're so happy to be with you. I love you, baby. I love you. Mm-hmm. Joe has put 1 coat on of that sort of mixed paint. And you start to see it drying at the very, very top. You can tell it's drying darker, but I mean, I have that really dark olive green underneath there. And it is completely matching the ceiling, which is so funny. But he says he's gonna put another coat on. And so that will look good. I mean, unfortunately, we had to take these lights down, so you don't really see what's happening. You know, you have these lights over here, but progress is happening. Yay. Joe and Scott are having lunch on the deck, taking a break, and I'm doing business stuff. Hi, Theo. So I just went out to get our mail, and look at this kind of fancy, look at this kind of fancy invitation. Now, of course, we got everything, excuse me, baby, excuse me. Of course, we got everything through email already, but this is the drawing show that I have been working for. Mark Sublet, Medicine Man, galleries in Tucson. And it's just talking about like the deadlines and what they, you know, the request. And so on the 14th is going to be a kickoff party, and then the 15th is a gala. These are the artists included. If anybody's going to be in Tucson next February, please come down and see. I mean, I'm so excited about the fact that there's a major drawing show. We're each going to have 4 drawings and 1 oil painting. Right, Theo? Awesome stuff, right? So I just was impressed with this. I thought, wow, just to send this out to the artists as a reminder, you know, about deadlines and stuff.
So why don't I take this?
Is this something? No, that's
No,
not.
that's into the wood
Taking
there,
my
so
white
that's
kind of,
what's great, is I-
not
I
really a
like these.
blind, but
Nice.
a shade down so I
There's a little
can
washer with it,
cut
so
in
nice
and
little
do
thing
the
comes
inner
off.
edge of the window with that paint.
I can make that happen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The first one we figured everything out, so
Yeah, no, that looks good. It looks definitely clean.
yeah. What Harry taught us, I'm gonna have him put in plugs,
Okay.
just outlets up there, and so
Why
then
is the, oh, that green thing is just an extension cord?
it's an extension cord that I
Alright.
wired into it.
Yeah.
I'll clip it against the wall right now.
Wait, I don't need it. I don't keep a green extension cord, do I?
You can paint the extension cord.
Well, can't we just, why didn't you just get a gray one?
Well, they didn't have any gray ones, but
Oh, okay.
you can paint that, no problem, whatever.
It is turning into an absolutely beautiful day. There are some of my old lights, and Scott and Joe are still trying to figure out how to retrofit these LEDs to my ceiling. How's it going with the second one?
Oh, great! Now we know what we're doing. We
Oh,
figured
okay,
everything
good.
out.
Yay, no
So
green cord.
I could pre-drill the hole, so I don't have to try to drill things up on the ladder now. It's
Okay,
great.
good.
So yeah, now we are cooking.
All right, excellent. So I guess I got some food for lunch too.
Oh,
Probably in like, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. I'll let you guys know.
Perfect.
What are all these extra pieces?
Where are all those extra pieces?
I just stuck in the wall pretty good. Just get going here.
All right, progress. Oh my gosh, babies. Oh, David, you opened it up. Wow, look at that. You are gigantic.
The biggest gold one there finally had his first worm today.
Oh yeah.
He won.
Look at how pretty
He won
you
between
are.
them two.
Was it up
Grabbing
here?
it,
Oh,
running.
you gave
No,
it
I
up
thought it
there,
did. Yeah.
Oh my God, David, they look so
And it's got tape.
beautiful.
I think I
Look
might
at
have
the
sent the picture.
beautiful
Oh, this is one of the
feathers.
prettiest feathers.
Look at the feet on
When
this
this one
one,
gets in the
Scott. Look at
sun
the
right here.
feet.
Wow, they're so pretty.
I'm sorry we haven't seen you guys in a couple weeks. Oh,
Look at that one's feet right there coming up.
I
to you.
know.
Pretty.
I love how you just sort of open it
I'll
up
grab them
bit
some
by
more
bit.
water.
Yeah, I just filled it up this morning.
Oh really?
Oh.
Yeah, I've done dumped it twice.
Oh my gosh.
Are they tipping?
They just
it or-
they just splashed it out.
Oh,
They get
yeah.
it nasty because they scratched all
Oh,
that.
okay.
funny.
So,
That's all right. You can just leave that solid.
oh my gosh. Hi
We
guys.
gotta do something
Yeah, but right there.
Hi.
I'm gonna take it if you ever come over here.
I see. Okay, this is
Oh my gosh.
And I just,
Look at the little one. You're still the little one back there. Oh my gosh. I like how you guys aren't as scared anymore. Look at
I meant
you.
to tell you that's what I do.
Oh, that's great. No, we gotta do a little bit of work on that.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it does. But see, a lot of I can't wait till it. That's what I wanted you to get over here a
Oh,
couple
you
more
just
times.
pooed on camera.
Yeah, I want you to get
The
over here a
black
couple more
one
times
is
before
so
I open
big.
open
Okay.
the white one up.
Oh my God, it'll be so much fun to
So
be
see,
able
they,
to be
there's
here.
so much of their food and waste goes down here.
Right.
So yeah. Oh, that one's gonna be beautiful when it gets.
Oh
in
my
the
gosh,
sun.
yeah, that golden one. Oh my gosh, I could see how big you were from far away.
And did I send you a picture about the white feathers on that black one?
Oh my God, look at it in the butt.
Yeah, I thought it was poo.
Oh
And I
my
went to
God,
get it
they're
off
literally.
and I thought it was poo, and I went to get it off one day.
Oh
and
my gosh, it's like he's got
two
little,
white- There's 2 white feathers back there.
just 2 white feathers right in the very back.
That's the only white on him, was 2 white feathers.
Oh my gosh. Like those, like they're like little tail wings on an airplane
Yeah.
or something.
And then
Hi
that
guys,
little-
you must
and
be
that,
so happy. You have such a big space.
And that little bitty one over there.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Makes me happy. Putting a new branch for a roosting hole because this one is a little bit too small for all the chickens to sit on.
Good wood in there too.
Seems pretty strong.
That door right there.
Oh, so Scott's gonna get inside the
Well,
cage.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
see if you
reach.
can reach it.
I'm just gonna reach
Oh,
it. I think my weight would mess this up. So.
okay.
All right.
How far do you think you can reach?
Is this far
Oh
enough?
yeah, oh yes. Let me go ahead and take this white thing out. Go ahead and rest yourself.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this white thing out of the
Sure
way.
thing.
Yeah.
They're all hiding in the back over there. They do sound like little baby birds. Don't escape.
Count, baby.
It's kind of a puzzle.
Yeah, gotta cut it down a little bit.
Do you still need Scott to reach in?
No, not yet. I'm gonna see if I can't eyeball this side.
Your chickies are so lucky.
Cool. First try.
Yay!
Good job.
Okay, Scott.
Oh, you have to get back in.
Yeah. Now for your side.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
I didn't know you was getting.
Oh, you're gonna have to screw in.
Screw in.
Sure thing.
Okay.
I wonder if I can reach the screw at the same time.
Well, that's what I'm gonna make a hole here.
All right.
Can you see that?
No, I don't see anything. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
See that?
Yep.
You need to go toward my house.
Like a half
You need
inch.
to go that way. Yeah, about a half inch.
Okay. Put the screw in there.
Yeah.
See if this will stay.
You have to contort
I gotta
yourself.
see if the screw.
Oh yeah, if you can.
I'll see
Yeah.
if the screw will stay on here.
Yeah, and then once you poke it in that, it'll stay
Yeah.
in that stuff pretty good. I know the last person that did that for me was a young girl.
Was a gymnast?
Yeah, just about.
Is it going in right?
I guess I don't see it. Yep.
Yay!
That worked.
Come on, chickies!
Fantastic. Sticker on this.
On the big stick you just made.
Okay.
I want to film the inauguration of a chicken sitting on
Come on,
it.
guys. I'm not gonna be able to reach him back.
Oh, you can't reach them?
Oh, they're gonna run away from me. Let's see if I can herd this guy.
Yay! Oh. We just want,
See this guy on this? Is that what you want?
yeah, I just want to film the first initial,
Roosting.
yeah.
There you go.
Now pet him, yay.
Yeah.
See? New jungle gym. Aww. Yeah.
Let them sit on your finger.
Oh, okay.
and
All
just
right.
transfer
At
it.
least you know it's there.
You still got him.
No, I let him go. I let him go up here and then he jumped down.
Yeah.
top, so we can put the wire to there and run it through. Do that
So you're
one to
just
this
kind of
one.
doing work before Joe gets here.
Yeah, I'm just getting everything ready, and these are the things that transform the higher power from the regular, 121.
Yeah, so you're going to put a third
Yeah.
light right on top of that one.
Yeah. No, let's put 3 over here.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to put 2.
Oh, I thought I'd balance them and have
Oh.
3 on this side and then 2 on this side.
Oh, okay. So 3 on that side, and then 2 on that and that. Just because I tend to stand over here, and that will be behind me.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
You can flip those on. You have more light, or you can leave them.
You have sort of organized. Wait, why is everything over here? Won't you just have to move it?
Well, we're going to be moving this. We're going to be doing this area over here. So
Yeah, but all this is in the way.
Can fit in there. It'll go to. But some of that will have to move.
Okay, all right.
No matter what, this is going to have to move, which is going to be the more difficult thing. We'll have to slide this over.
Oh,
And, yeah, we'll do
right.
those, and then
Okay.
I ordered 2 more lights for these
Yeah.
yesterday, so I'll just put those up myself. So we are replacing Susan's fluorescent lights that she's had for probably about 18 years.
No, longer than that. They were when we built the studio in the late 90s.
Yeah, so when we built this studio, and we built it ourselves and hired a couple people to help me. So these are where the old fluorescent lights hung down over here on these hooks.
Yeah, I have video of that, so I can show.
And so what I'm replacing them with is these LED lights, which you can see up here. There'll be 3 of them here, and you can just put them against the wall in frames, and I'll have some over here, some over here, and another 3 over here.
Now, are these supposed to be drop down, like in
You can
office?
do it any way. So if you have like drop ceilings, these are the lights themselves over here. Okay. So they're 5,000 Kelvin, so that the light will be good for painting, the same as daylight. And you can see how thin they are and how light they are. So if you have a drop-down ceiling, you see the little thing here, you would just basically wire them and then just drop them into the ceiling where you normally would have fluorescent lights. This is what you put, what turns the power into, I don't have this screwed off right now, but this is what turns the power.
Normally you'd get an electrician, but you and your helper have done a lot of lighting, so you can figure it out.
Yeah, they're quite easy to do. I'm going to just show you all this just in case somebody was doing these on their own. So this is the box. It replaces what would be the really heavy ballast that you would have on fluorescent lights. So you can see in here, it's got these different things. Now you can use a dimmer too. This is what powers the fluorescent lights. So tiny of a wire because it uses so little power. So this is what you'd use as like for a dimmer switch. And so it's amazing that this goes on the lights. Now this here is where the regular wires would go in. And you can see on our ceilings here, you can see the power where these were coming out. So it's just a regular kind of a wire like this. And that is on, each one of these is on a separate switch, wall switch for Sue. So she can.
So when we put the lights up, we had each section on a separate switch. So if I wanted this corner to be dark, I can have that off. And this is something for you guys to think about when you put things on different switches so you can have control over lighting.
And if you don't have them wired in, like I did in my studio, you can put on your plugs, you can put like a 4-plug thing, which is done with Bluetooth. So if you plug wires into them, you can switch them on and off that way. So for this, what you would do is you would wire in here. So you have the, it tells you on the top what it is, neutral, and then line. So line is the black wire, which is power, and then the neutral is the white line. So I would just put these 2 in here, and then this would
What does the gold wire
then
do?
this would come into here. Okay, so what it's doing is it's switching the power from the regular 110 power, which is way more than this needs, and then it steps it down to a much lesser power for this. I'm actually going to add on to this a wire to make it longer and then put it into this so that when I slide it in, it's easy for me to wire them.
You could do this yourself, but it's nice to have someone help
This
you.
green wire,
2-person job.
I will slide this through I would slide this through here, and this is basically just your ground wire, this here. So this
green yellow.
this green yellow, so that's the ground wire that will go to this, that will go to the copper wire here, or the green wire, whatever you're using. Now, what I've done on these here is I'm having one wire come in, and then it's going to another box and another box.
So inside, it's going to another box.
Right, so what I do is this is the power. So the box is on there, and I screw that into a stud. I screw these into a stud up there so it's nice on there. It's not that heavy. And then if you only have one power light, you just go into that. But then what I do is I put another wire into these, and then that one comes out and goes up to the next
So
box.
if you're having more lights on top of each other, you add more wires.
Yeah, and so you just have the wires that come in, and then wires come out, and they go to the next box. And I'm adding a third one in there now, and I've drilled a hole through it so that you can see on here. I drilled a hole through it, and I put tape over it just to keep it nice and sealed and everything. So the wire, this will
This other light will be backed up right to it, so the screw will go through the wire and go
right
into
through
another
here,
one.
into another box. So they're all on one switch then, and it is so it's pretty easy, simple. So that's the power, and that's the wiring. This is the frame here, which is very light, and
You have to buy this separate.
yeah, this separate, and you see I marked bottom and top, because the bottom, I'll be putting this up over that one, and then I'll have the wire come from that one and just go into this one. And then I like to pre-drill holes. So you could just, this is not very heavy, this and that. That basically you'll take one side off and we'll just slide it in the front. You see how I've slid the one out?
Oh, so you mean that this would go off and you would slide in the light.
Right. So you can see that one there, how I've slid it off, because I'm going to wire that for the next one, and then I can slid it on, and it's real easy. You just screw the other side onto this,
Yeah.
and all the weight is taken by the bottom and top.
So you've learned from your first one that it's easier to pre-drill and do a lot of the prep work
Right.
here
I had to
instead
figure
of
it
trying
out.
to do it over your
And
head.
then what I did is I just marked, I put this up where I wanted to have the lights, and I used my stud finder to find where the studs were, and then I marked studs here. So then on this, I just put this here where I'd lined it up, and then I just marked where I want holes, and then down here I could just drill holes. I put it on top of that piece of wood, and I just drilled my holes.
So the lights in general are not very expensive. It's just
They're
the
about
work.
$100 total with the frame and the light. The frames are about $30. The light is about $70. So it's not very
And you bought them
expensive.
from Amazon.
Got them from Amazon, and they're you really can do it. It's nice to have a second person when you're certain things holding them up on the ladder, but you can do it on your own. We'll just get it done twice as fast. So that's kind of just what I'm using here.
It's just time, taking those other lights down,
Make sure when you
recycling
order-
them.
And make sure when you order from Amazon that you check that you can get the right frame. I think this is pretty standard.
I
for
took a screenshot
all
of the
these.
frame that you ordered because we've done a lot of trial and error where you've ordered things and they just came wrong. So you've done a lot of guesswork where you
Yeah.
thought was correct and it just wasn't. Like they
This
came
one-
bad.
This is where the power came out. So we wanted the lights in a certain specific place where Sue's painting. So I may hide that behind the drywall eventually.
Yeah, we'll see if I need
These
to or
over
not.
here, I can just take this off. That was the old lights. And I will actually put the frame to overlap that so the power can just be
Yeah.
hidden behind the wall.
Okay, just giving you guys just some info in case you want to buy these lights. I probably think you'd need an electrician, but in case someone you know does basic electric stuff, they can do it themselves. It's
Also, if
just
you
time.
Google the putting in these sorts of lights with frames. There are videos that will show you the actual installation process too.
Yeah.
So it'll remind you of what these
Just
are.
LED. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, I think Joe's here. Huh?
All right, Joe is here for another day of work. Yay!
Thank you.
I love walking in and seeing you guys snuggle together. Hi. Hi, sweeties. Hi, Fig. Adorable. Yay. It is so gorgeous out. It is Thursday. We have been home for a week, and my lovely husband has been working on my studio ever since we got home. He has not been able to get into his studio and do any work since we've been home, because you know how projects go. Well, we knew our helper, our handyman guy, Joe, was going to come on the next day we got home, but then you just think projects are going to go faster than they do. And then all that lighting. And then, of course, once you do the lighting, it's like everything has to be moved. And because of that, then you see other projects. Okay, I had to paint that wall. And now, oh my gosh, well, we got internet in yesterday, which is, you guys have had that studio, and I've never had internet in there. I've always had to use like cellular or, try to get it from our house, and it just wasn't close enough. And now, because my internet is so strong, Scott in his studio can get it just a little bit. and the Spectrum guy said that there's something about a mesh that we can order that will help Scott get it. But he tested it yesterday, and he can get it now in his studio. So today I'm going to paint another wall, and Scott is sanding because, we had some cracks. Once those lights came down, you saw issues, and now he's sanding that. I ordered blackout drapes for these big windows because, to be honest, I really was feeling a little bit guilty that Scott was working on my studio so much and not doing any work, but it's going to be win-win because he said, because my lights are so even and because my ceiling is so high, he's going to take all of our photos in my studio now instead of his studio. So if anybody has seen our videos, you would notice, because his ceiling was so low, he would have to lower his paintings and angle them because there was a fall off. We'd have to deal with that a lot. So, but yeah, no, I got internet yesterday. Oh, and Scott also cut down all these grasses, which was like a huge deal because those grasses would, what happens is, I don't know about you guys, you hire somebody or you get advice about what to plant, and then over years, things get out of control, and then it's not exactly what you wanted, and then it's too hard to get rid of. And I had these pampas grasses in the back of my studio for years, and every year we'd have to pay someone to cut them down. And so we're going to just totally get rid of them. Honestly, just put plastic or who knows, just really kill them so I could just have mulch. But Scott needed to do that so that the internet guy could put the line and be able to get to the back of the studio. I know I'm going to be sore today, so today I'm going to paint. We're going to order a ladder for my loft. Hang the curtains. Because we need blackout curtains, you guys. Because when I'm filming in here, it's an issue of skylight. So my studio downtown was a little bit better just because the lighting was consistent, but the lighting was horrible. And if you can put blackout curtains over that big north window, then I can film and video and it'll be consistent, and I don't have to worry about things getting lighter or darker. So it's going to work out, and I can be able to do live streams here and online classes here because I'll have internet. But it has taken over our lives, and I really thought this project was going to be over months. We'll do stuff on the weekends. But, when you start a project, all of a sudden, it just gets out of control, and you just keep working on it. So that's why I'm staying home, and I haven't really even been able to work either since we've been home, but it's good. It's all worth it. Good. Oh, good. You sanded that. See, I was saying that once you took down the lights, all the little imperfections were much more noticeable. And just to reiterate, I was the one 25 years ago that did the taping of these ceilings, so they're not good.
I did a little on the ceiling.
Yeah, no, good. And I bought that ceiling paint, so that's good. We can just touch it up. But yeah, the lighting is so beautiful. And the reason why we're not putting the third one, I might have said this before, but when Scott and Joe was doing that, it was a little dangerous to be working like that on a big tall ladder, 2 people trying to hold things. So I only need 3 over there, 2 over there, 2 over there, 2 over there. And they really do look like skylights, which is so exciting. All right, thank you for working. I'm gonna start painting this wall because Scott is gonna put up lights over here. And this is embarrassing, but I'm sure some of you have done this before. I mean, it's embarrassing, but so originally, if you've been watching, my studio was this color. I had an armoire here, and then I decided to repaint my studio this sort of blue-gray, and I did it all by myself. So it was just me moving things, and there was a big armoire here, and I just, you know, by myself couldn't move it, and I'm like, well, I'll just paint around it. And then when we moved this armoire, I did not know where the gallon paint was, or maybe I ran out, I don't know, but so I'm gonna paint this, but Scott's gonna build me a much nicer organization thing. We looked on Pinterest and he's, you know, just configuration of how to do it so that I can hide a lot more of these frames and canvases and maybe put a curtain here. You know, but like I said, projects beget projects. So once you start one thing, you do another. Taking stuff out of my studio. Scott has to, we just used this paint a couple days ago, but it separates so fast. We're gonna get rid of this thing that was not made that well, and then I'm gonna paint this wall. And I'm getting a new window here. I think when we got this window, when this place was built, it was like on sale, and it never even came with screens. So I was using these type of things, and I always got bugs. Oh my God. So we're just gonna get a new window. I'm not gonna worry about trying to paint it or fix it.
So here's Sue's latest masterpiece. The
Very glamorous.
Yeah.
On a dirty floor. Pretty much all of this is probably gonna be hidden by your new storage, but might as well get rid of this funny green spot. And
Oh, so you can do a different color on that back wall. That'll be
well,
nice.
this is the paint we mixed for that front wall with the window, and I don't know where this blue, that's why when I removed this, I couldn't paint over this because I didn't know where this paint was.
Ah,
So
that's cool. So you'll just paint this all the way to the
yeah,
whole
I'll
thing.
paint this all the way to there, and I'll cross,
Ah, nice.
and we're gonna get a new window, so I'm just gonna not even worry about that window.
Great.
But I might as well. I'm just cutting in, then I'll use a roller for the main.
All right, sounds good. It's slowly getting there. Your studio. And it's a beautiful day out.
My arm's already tired. I'm already bored. Oh God. Honestly, like my just going back and forth with this brush, I'm like, I already feel it.
So you're saying that I can't rent you out for a laborer,
Oh my God.
make some money?
I'm just trying to be productive. But I mean, I already feel it right here. I don't like that.
Well, you better stop then. I can
I'm
handle
gonna
that.
take lots of breaks. That's
Okay, good.
Good job. I was telling Scott that we definitely don't do things professionally. This definitely looks familiar. Junk in my yard. You know, moving a little bit at a time. I realized because the light is different, I actually do have to repaint this white ceiling. So usually you paint the ceiling first and then the walls, but I guess I'm gonna do it opposite. And then just have to hope I don't drip on the walls. Or tape plastic. Still gonna keep moving stuff from out of here. But we're doing jobs that we didn't actually think we were gonna do in the beginning, so that's the issue. And of course I have so much junk. It's debilitating how much junk I have. So we just hung these light blocking drapes. And I'm only gonna be using these for when I'm filming or when Scott needs to take photos. See, it has this film as a linen, because my couch is linen and my chair is linen. I'm gonna get matching, probably linen blinds or drapes over here when I get that new window. So that's cool, it looks nice.